Then after the show, when I was getting ready to go home, people came over. Will you read my palm? Well, I'd like to go home now. I'm really tired. Well, I don't care. Would you read my palm? I'm like, God, these self-centered bitches. I hate, I really hate these people. I look like I like them, and there's Walrus Boy's head up there. I act like I like them, but I hate these people. I really loathe them. But see, I look like, I like you so much. I like you so much, but I really hate them. I really hate these people.
White people that have never had anything bad happen to them
They're
ever.
White people who've never had anything bad happen to them ever.
There were a few speckled mulattoes in there.
There were some mulattoes, and I think a few Hispanics, and possibly some people of Italian descent, and some ambiguous Melungeons. I like the glasses look, by the way. Very professorial, plus I couldn't see without him. And the guy in the kilt there is praying to Jesus that I don't reveal that he's a latent homosexual.
He was very proud of his kilt. He marched around and showed everybody that he was wearing a kilt.
He didn't have any underwear on, and he was having homoerotic fantasies.
He had a sword hanging off him, too, didn't he?
Yeah, skundoob, I think those are called. I told him, I said, that's a skundoob, isn't it? He goes, oh, very good, very good. And that prompted all the homoerotic fantasies he had about me all evening, I think. And there I am describing the scrotum of the fellow in the back. And there I am completing the description of the testicular sac. There's a reason for that. That's because women are the source of all misery in life.
They erode our lifespan.
Every year living with a woman is like 10 years living with a woman.
How long did gay men live? I wonder if they live.
Michelangelo lived to be like 100.
Yeah, Leonardo
da Vinci was like 150 or something like that.
Some hobby or something.
You ever see the gay porn Leonardo da Vinci drew?
No, I have not.
Look up Leonardo homoerotic porn. He drew this picture of one of his disciples.
Why would I look that up?
Well, just out of curiosity. But yeah, Leonardo da Vinci drew gay porn of his apostles.
Good for him. Where is this gone?
You can find it on the internet, but it's in his notebooks. It's just not generally put in collections of his work because he was an old perv, and people don't like to talk about that. They'll talk about his inventions that were impractical and no one ever used. But
yeah, that dumbass flying machine with a screw through the air.
Yeah, who's going to do that? When the UFO aliens were transporting people all over the place during that time.
Yeah.
There's Walrus Man sitting up front. We'll get back to him and his mighty tusks later on. Look at the folds in the back of his neck. Those are gills, by the way, so that he can breathe above water. So I can show it to Walrus Boy up here, and he says, I don't know. He literally said, I don't know what it says, so I'll make a joke about him not being able to read, and he doesn't care because walruses usually have a really good sense of humor.
That would be you, sir.
And he goes, does anyone have a tuna back there, some mackerel?
And what I'm going to attempt to...
Walrus Boy goes, that was amazing.
He's like the Blob from Marvel, from the X-Men.
He really is.
Yeah.
He's omnipresent. We kept trying to get him out of the shot, but everywhere you aimed the camera, there he was. Genetically engineer a walrus that's literate.
That's what I bet he's a creation of this company. They were a chemical company, right?
Americhem is his company. They're a chemical company. I bet he's a genetically manipulated.
He's a product over there.
He's a hybrid between human and walrus for the Department of Defense.
Asshole. Asshole. Such an